Hello and welcome everyone to a new video of mine. Today we are going to build a Red River Hog exhibit in the African style. It's a bit inspired by the exhibit in Paradisa, but we're gonna make it a little bit bigger. So let's start building, and the first thing we always do is make an outline. So here you can see where I want the fences to go, and then I added where I want to have the shelter. Just keep in mind that you always want to have somewhat of a shelter for your animals, because in normal zoos they have that as well. I just added some pillars and something to make it more 3D. And then we added some windows for decoration, just to make it feel like it's very like the African style. I added in some of these bamboo things to have more color, more different colors in the build. But we want to go for earth colors. Here we make a blueprint for what the other walls have to look like. So we can copy this and paste. Because I want to have it a bit rounded, I'm tired of all those square buildings, so I like to make it a bit more rounded, as you can see I do here. And that's the part where I want to have the door, like where the staff can enter this building. Then you want to separate this building for like where is the staff, where are the animals. And in almost every shelter I want to have an area for the staff. I don't decorate it, but you can surely do this. But it's just normal to have, like in this building, some part for the staff to have to make their food for animals. Normally I don't decorate it as much inside, and I told myself not to, so only a little bit. Okay, and then the shelter is actually finished, so we can start on building the fence. You see, I went a bit of the outline, so I wanted to fix it a bit more. Sometimes you want to do it, but not all the time. Now we got our outline, and another thing I wanted to do is like make two fences. You see this at many times at the zoo, because otherwise the guest might touch the animals, and like the Red River Hogs probably won't jump over this fence, but the guest might try to touch the Red River Hogs. So we wanted to protect them with another barrier. and to create some more distance between the animals and the visitors. You can always check whether there are animals you can combine with this specific animal, but I decided not to. I thought the exhibit was a bit too small to put in other animals. But red river hogs are a great example of animals you can combine with a lot of other animals as well. Then I checked the biome again. I saw they were also on the grassland, the savanna, and I wanted to go for that instead of the jungle. I use jungle materials mostly when I'm building an indoor area. Outdoor I make it mostly savanna or something that looks like it. I use a combination of like savanna rocks but also faux rocks, which help a lot. I try to color them as much as possible that they look like the savanna rocks. Here I'm making another foliage blueprint I can place around. I also add rocks throughout the exhibit to make it look like it's in a well, rocky area. I also add some trees, but not too much. I think in a lot of exhibits in the zoo you don't see as many trees as you'd expect, so that's why I don't place as much. Some enrichment items, and then we can start on the barrier between the guest and the animals, which I fill with this. Also, I made also a blueprint out of it, so it goes a bit quicker. And it gives the guests also a bit of a savanna vibe to have this kind of barrier between them. Make sure to turn it around, because otherwise it looks kind of derpy because it's all the same, which is obviously not realistic. Then we add in the barrier for the exhibit. I always check the decoration after I put in the foliage, but I thought this exhibit doesn't need a lot of decoration. Always place lanterns. I forget this a lot as well, but if you play your zoo at nighttime, well, you won't see anything. And you can make a big area out of this with an entire African village or even more African animals. And then this would be the result. I think it was a very successful build. It looks very realistic to me. And you can see the Red River Hogs having fun in their new exhibit. Also the inside is not decorated as much, but it serves its purpose. So I hope you like this video, and I would like to ask you to like and subscribe and tell me what video to do next.